I had a wonderful childhood growing up in small town Pennsylvania. After graduating college, I worked in the golf industry. Soon, I was recruited to be the executive director of the Women's South Carolina Golf Association, which brought me to Charleston, where I fell in love with all this great city has to offer. Pristine beaches, the history, and the championship caliber golf. Now, I spend my days helping others live their dream lifestyle here in this beautiful state. I'm Jennifer O'Brien, and this is Living the Charleston Coast Lifestyle. How do you raise a family on Dewees Island? Surely, there are challenges with using a ferry to commute. Having a golf cart for transportation. And what about healthcare and schools? Let's explore how a full-time family is doing just that and making it easy. These islanders lived and worked in downtown Charleston for several years. As they started to consider having a family and what living in the city would be like for a child, they kept revisiting the idea of living on Dewees Island. Having visited Dewees in the past, they fell in love with the island and were sad each time their visit came to an end. As they analyzed options for schools, they found that those zoned for Dewees are ranked as some of the best in Charleston. That solidified the decision for the young couple, and the search began to find them a home. Affordability and size were important. On Dewees, there are a variety of homes, some as large as 5,000 square feet. This family wanted something smaller, and they were open to various locations on the island. They purchased a home with a wooded view, directly across the street from a community beach access path, and they started putting their own design ideas into the home. Their first project was to remove an old pipe stove in the living room and to make the built-in shelves more functional and brighter. The bookshelves were rebuilt to fit a larger TV and painted white. On Dewees, the majority of the homes are sold completely furnished. The family started to update the furniture to their style, piece by piece. They found they could use the ferry to bring one couch or a set of dining chairs instead of the expense of putting a moving truck on a barge to bring their new furniture to their home. Dewees also has several vehicles that residents can rent, such as a truck. The family would rent the Dewees pickup truck to move larger pieces from the ferry landing to their home when items did not fit in their golf cart. Next, they tackled the kitchen. For anyone that's remodeled a kitchen, you know this can be a daunting task. This family handled it with ease. They found contractors who were familiar with Dewees and knew how to use the ferry and barge system to transport equipment and materials. They saved the cabinets and installed new hardware. New appliances were installed and new countertops and backsplash. As they prepare to welcome their first child this fall, they transformed one of the guest bedrooms into the nursery. Common to the age of their home, two of their guest rooms each have a vanity sink in the room, with the shower and toilet shared in the Jack and Jill design style. Their original thought was to remodel this bathroom and remove the vanities from the bedrooms. Now, with a baby on the way, they are thrilled they left the design. They are excited for the convenience of having a sink in the nursery. Transportation on Dewees is mostly golf carts, but the covenants state the vehicles must be electric and not go faster than 17 miles an hour. A newborn in a car seat while you have groceries and maybe it's raining is not ideal. This family researched alternative vehicles and purchased a GEM electric car. Resembling a smart car, it's completely enclosed to keep the baby dry in the rain and has seatbelts to keep the car seat secure and safe. During the pandemic, they were fortunate to have the ability to work from home. Now, as they start their commutes back to their downtown offices, they both love that their day begins and ends with a ferry ride. They unwind together on their large, screened-in porch, enjoying the wildlife and listening to the ocean. We often see their nieces and nephews visiting them on the weekends. Getting used to living on an island came easy for this family. They enjoy the time spent with neighbors and participating in community events. They each have a go bag, packed and ready for when their little one arrives, and the other Dewees residents and part-time families are excited to have a newborn on the island. The little one is already well loved, and we will have no shortage of aunties, uncles, and surrogate grandparents. Got questions about buying or selling a home on the Charleston coast? Call or text me, Jennifer O'Brien, at 610-283-0867 for a free copy of my exclusive Charleston Locals Guide with my hand-picked recommendations of the very best restaurants, tours, and fun activities throughout the Charleston area. Visit my website at JenniferO'BrienHomes.com. This is Jennifer O'Brien. Until next time on Living the Charleston Coast Lifestyle.